Hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to another Let's Play of Duke Nukem Forever.
Wait, hold on. You can't talk over Duke Nukem.
What do you mean?
Fuck you up.
Wait, out of curiosity, can you hear this?
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if I can't hear it then. But anyway, so last time I said that we were going to play a shitty game, so we're going to be playing Duke Nukem Forever. So, have you ever played any of the Duke Nukem games?
I have played one of the older ones. One of my friends had it at his house. We played it a little bit.
3D?
I remember playing that and playing like a bunch of like the old 3D Mortal Kombats and stuff like that. They were pretty bad. But that's the fun. Oh, yes.
Anyway, so right now we're just watching a big old slideshow of essentially the original
Everything
Duke
that
Nukem
makes Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
Explosions. Boobs. Big guns. Bigger guns. And sunglasses. See, even Duke Nukem knows.
Yeah. But
This is pretty poor.
how about this animation?
Oh, yes. That, like, did you see that? How, like, oh my.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with this animation. It is so bad. But, shit, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, this wasn't actually my first choice for a shit game to play. Originally I wanted to play BioShock and give my super controversial opinions about that game, but the version I was playing, which was the HD re-release, that game is so poorly optimized that it was fucking unplayable, so I was like, well, shit, now what? So then I chose this game. So, that was fun. But anyway.
Now we're finally at the main menu.
Yeah. So for this game, we will be doing a new game on the hardest difficulty setting, and basically doing a full achievement run of this. So it's going to be a 100% run, just like
Out of curiosity,
Dead Rising.
how many times did you die on this?
Surprisingly, not all that many. I'll point them out when I do die, because there's usually a really dog shit tier editing that happens.
So in terms of difficulty of this game, if I crank it up to max difficulty and I've never played it before, am I going to get shit on? Or am I going to do okay? Probably okay.
You'll probably get shit on because there are...
Watch your mouth.
Oh, come on, you're the one who said shit first.
I am the master. I am the Halo master. I do not miss anything. Snipers, bullets always find their mark. Right between the eyes. Oh no. More lot of gum. What movie is that from?
Fuck. I know it is from a movie, but I forget. It's the guy who walks into a bank and is like, just says it. Oh, yeah. And as we mean to go on.
Is this how you figure out if you are, what's it called? Oh, stop.
If you have prostate cancer?
No, man. If you're, what's it called? If you're inverted or normal stick? If you have to aim your pee and you're just like, okay.
Oh, no, there's no aiming the pee.
Oh.
Whoa, that water's cold.
Oh my god, this is gonna get old real fast. Holy fuck.
Anyway.
Just whisper in your ear this big beefy voice.
Well, that was
What the fuck? That's not how water comes out of a tap.
Yes, it is. And that's how you turn it on and off. You just
God.
slap the...
Wow, this looks like fucking next level, turn of the century kind of gaming. What?
15 years of development time, folks.
They forgot to finish the shower animation.
That's the first thing you interact
Holy
with.
Shit! What? Let me guess. There's shit in the toilet too. There's an interactive turd in there.
Yeah, you know about that.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, so...
Wait, I thought you just finished peeing.
I did, but you drink water, you could pee some more.
Oh, you drank that?
Apparently, yes.
Hold on. So, wait. So, is there any kind of... Oh, man, this can get real old.
Oh, by the way,
what?
There's an achievement for picking up poo.
Of course there is. There has to be. Like, what kind of AAA level game would be... Wow, he swears. Wow, fucking animal.
All right, step one, Alpha Team's...
Throw the shit on his face. Hey, fuck you. Fuck your shit.
No, what am I doing?
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh wow, that's unfortunate.
This is where the 50 years of development went. Poo physics.
Poo physics. It's not even good poo physics. It doesn't even stick.
Come on, no. This is disgusting.
Anyway, so this is the plan of cock blockers, and Duke Nukem is like, no, this is a shit plan. I got a better plan. So we're just gonna race.
Just drop big dick on it.
No, man. When it comes to Operation Cock
Is
Block,
this an achievement?
yeah, actually, if you draw on the board, you get an achievement.
Oh wow, this is good stuff.
All right, so here's the plan. So it's gonna be me, and keep in mind, drawing with a mouse is fucking bullshit. So it'd be me and Andrew.
Holy fuck, I'm not gonna sit here while you write my name. This is gonna take all. This is the playthrough, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is why it's on the hardest difficulty setting. You have to fucking write stuff with a mouse.
Okay, so me and Andrew are represented by this circle, and we're just gonna go in and fuck this guy up.
Very
That's
good.
the plan.
Very good. What a beautiful plan. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy doesn't shut up.
Yeah. Actually,
That was an interesting H, by the way. I've never seen anyone do. Oh wow, that's not M's.
wait, that's not how you do an H?
You do your lines first and from the top. Wait, hold on. Holy shit, I do an H like that too.
Yeah, get fucked.
Oh my god. It's
Bet if I did, that guy over there would still have his arm. And at least one of his balls. Go get him!
you throw shit at him.
Chimpanzee.
Oh wow. That thing has unlimited ammo.
Yeah, that's the one good thing about this turd.
This is disgusting.
Anyway,
Oh,
so
you keep saying that because of the poop.
yeah,
I thought it was the plan. Oh wow, they all just got fucked.
but the worst thing about this,
You
what
lost the
happened?
poop.
I lost it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Oh, well, please. No more poo physics.
More poo physics. All the poo physics.
Oh,
we need
this
more
is-
poo.
This is ruthless. Oh. Alright, so. There you go. What are you doing?
Drinking from this fountain.
Like to pee?
Yeah, later.
Save it
But
for-
also, it's
save it
covered
for
in
later.
shit.
Oh, that's delicious.
Give me that poop.
You have to go out there and fight the monster. What are you doing? Why are you being a bitch?
Well, I have to go around the long way because the way I was about to go got blown up. So, this is actually a recreation of the last level of Duke Nukem 3D. Excuse me, but done in the Forever engine. But, it is not a very fun boss fight, I must admit.
You and me, you one-eyed freak.
Oh, wow. Nice guns.
Oh, by the way, I'm shooting down this blimp because there's an achievement for it. And this boss fight's super easy because
You're out of ammo.
yeah. And what sucks is that you actually have to wait for like a minute before the game boots its brain and realizes you're out of ammo.
No.
Yeah.
The fuck? Okay, there's this thing called reload.
Well, this gun doesn't actually have a reload animation. You just pick up a new ammo and then you're done. Yeah, but this boss fight's super easy because all he really does is just stand there and shoot twin rockets at you, which I sort of demonstrated there to take like no effort to dodge. And yeah, he occasionally charges at you.
Takes a step.
Yeah, so we just have to do this for like ever. And honestly, when it comes to the difficulty, I would say choose the difficulty one lower than this, because all they really do about the harder difficulties is that Duke takes more damage.
But
And
not do more damage.
well, yeah, you actually deal less damage. So, like, if I was doing on the difficulty one less, it would have been more fun because this boss fight would have been done and over with by now.
Oh, very good.
Also,
He's
this is-
dead? Oh, no, he
No,
moved.
he
Oh,
moved.
shit, he moved.
Oh, he also has this attack where he shoots out an electric wave by like hitting the ground like that. And if you get close to him, he stomps on you. But oh, he moved again.
Giant fart power activate.
Yeah. So, how was your
Where's
week?
the fast forward button here? Can you say repetitive gameplay? Or can you say repetitive gameplay? find the pickup. Just stand on the pickup. Easy.
Well, no, because if you stand on it and you have, like, you fire one shot, you just eat the other one, so...
Oh, so there's probably an achievement about the eye, because we saw that in the opening? Oh, what are you doing? No, don't go in there.
Well, at the end of every boss fight, what you have to do is you have to do, like, a God of War QuickTime event to basically finish them.
Uh-oh.
And if you don't do it, they get back up with, like, a quarter of their health, so...
Oh, the eye popped out.
Yeah, so the eye popped out, and just like in 3D, you do a field goal with it.
Oh, very good. Oh, so I heard something yesterday.
Oh?
Very interesting. So apparently they're planning a Duke Nukem movie.
Yes, I heard about that, and apparently they're thinking of having John Cena...
John Cena!
Yeah. Hopefully it's going to be about forever, because that would be fucking hilarious.
Was it good for you, baby? What about the game, Duke? Was it any good?
Yeah, but after 12 fucking years, it should be.
Digging its own grave here.
Yeah, this is a major thing that this game does. It constantly shit talks other games, like, non-stop, with zero self-awareness that this game is actually, like, really fucking bad.
I know, right? So did yours.
Tune in tonight.
Are you changing the channels?
No, this is a scripted event, so Duke's changing them.
He'll talk about his new.
And there are still no reports of any activity from the alien ships. In his speech on Thursday, the president said he remains cautious but optimistic regarding the recent alien visitation. He urged all citizens to avoid taking any actions that may seem aggressive.
Anyway, you said something about a movie that you saw, because, believe me, this next section is... It stays quiet for a very long fucking time.
Oh wow, what a coincidence, because the movie I saw was called A Quiet Place. Oh.
Yeah, you were saying, I'm not sure on one of the other Let's Plays or off when we were just together, but you said that the movie was actually surprisingly good.
Yes, it was a pretty solid movie. It was, okay, things that were good about it. It was very short.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go into, okay, so there were obviously monsters in the movie.
Yeah, because you were saying that they detect you and, like, hunt you down if you make,
so
like,
they're like
noise.
blind things, and they're kind of like they look. Have you ever seen Pitch Black?
Excuse me.
Remember that movie with Vin Diesel? All right.
Yes,
Stop
yes.
dying over there. Yeah,
Yes.
it's kind of like that. Like the things look kind of like that, where they're blind. Oh wow! Look at Oh shit!
So this is actually one of the
Holy
few
fuck! How'd you shut the door without touching it? Shut up! The fuck is this? That's not how people fucking move.
That's exactly how they do it.
Oh my god.
So
More
two
urine?
things. Yes, more urine. This is actually one of the few good things that this game does is
piss
the
animation.
ego system. So your Duke Nukem's health bar is ego. Oh, and by the way, there's an achievement for finding all those phones and activating them, so that's why I did that one. But anyway, the ego system, how it works is like, it's your health bar. And
Wow, good job.
the physics on this is fucking horrible. But anyway,
White ball goes in the pocket every time.
But anyway, the ecosystem, how it works is that it's your health bar, and every time you interact with certain environmental things, so like pissing or admiring yourself in the mirror, or as I'm doing right now, playing some pool, you gain ego, which increases your health bar. And that's literally like one of the few good things that this game does.
Whoever made this pool doesn't understand the fact that you can actually shoot
With the sticks.
from not like right directly beside it. You have to. You've been trying to. I know what shots you're trying to make because I'm trying to. I would do the same thing, and like some of them are driving me nuts. And you can't.
Yeah, you can't do it because you have to stand at a certain angle in order to hit the white
You
ball.
want to shoot from that side of the table.
Yeah, but I can't. I have to
you
shoot from like this side.
Oh.
And also you can
Wait,
hit
what the fuck?
you can hit the ball while it's still moving because this game's well programmed.
Oh. Let me guess. This is an achievement. Finish a round of pool.
Well, no, it's you get ego for it, and there's an achievement for finding all the ego things in the game. So, and besides, you get more health for it.
Done.
Yeah, here's the thing. I did it, but the game was like, you know what? No, fuck you. Do it again. And I'm like, God damn it.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, it was a glitch. It just said, fuck you, do it again. So here we are, doing it again.
Do you know how pool works?
I know how pool works,
Why
God
just
damn
sink
it.
the 8-ball first? Yeah, shut up.
Well, actually, well, we're not even using a fucking stick to sink these balls. We're just slapping them about.
Listen, nothing in this game makes any sense. The introduction to the game is you throwing poo around. That's not hygienic at all. And it's not very entertaining either. The poo physics could have been much better. 5 out of 10 poo physics. Yeah, but this movie was actually pretty good. So it was short. That was a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
2 was it was one of those movies where, okay, you know how most horror movies, or most movies today in general, give you this. Okay,
Yeah, they
let me
do like
explain.
a...
They do tons and tons of exposition and explain everything to death.
or they do like a
he's
big
not happy.
action
You just sunk the 8-ball. No, I mean like I don't know, like let's say one of the Conjuring movies or something like that. So the movie starts and there's some scary stuff going on, everything's scary, and then they meet some lady and she's just like, I know everything there is to know about these demons because they were part of my family my whole life. And like one of those things.
Oh, yeah.
And they just tell you, they literally tell you everything there is to know about everything, right? This movie didn't do that. It was good.
Okay.
So it was just kind of did its own thing, and
So basically you only know as much as the main characters do.
yes. And what's good is that if you wanted to know more, there's a lot of scenes where there's newspaper clippings all over the place.
Oh, so if you like pause the movie and read them, then...
you don't even need to pause the movie. You can just watch the movie, but like you don't need to, it's not like it's forced down your throat exposition. It's not like we're going to take 10 minutes out of the movie right now and talk about
And give you a history lesson.
the backstory of the monster and what its weakness is and what it had for its 12th birthday party and like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, so that was good. I think it was probably like at least more than halfway through the movie until like the monsters kind of actually started showing up, so it spent a lot of time on characters and working through them, and it was yeah, oh, that's not how you play pool. It's going right in the pocket and you're like, fuck no. Nope, that's not how it works.
Yeah, because I'm not doing this shit again. Fuck that. I did it once, and the game was like, no.
God. Oh my god. This is fucking brutal. Holy shit. My god, who made this?
Gearbox, and there are a bunch of fucking hacks that constantly get a free
Too
ride.
easy.
Yeah, and this time it worked, so... Explain to me what the difference between the first time and the second
Well,
time
it's
was.
very good that it took us 15 minutes to gain our health bar back. Very fast-paced gameplay. Oh my goodness. So is this like Duke's mansion?
Yes, penthouse mansion,
Oh,
and
wow.
it's in Las Vegas.
No man makes that noise when he jumps. Sounds like he's pushing out a... Oh my... Stop. Duke, please.
Yeah, I actually saw a movie with my dad earlier this week, Black Panther.
Black Panther, Wakanda! You will now strip away the power of the Black Panther.
Yeah, that movie was pretty fucking bad, actually.
What do you mean? It wasn't too bad. It was pretty okay. You gotta just think, if you were a Black Panther and you were in his situation, you would do the same thing. No.
Tell white people to fuck off? No, thank you.
Yeah, man, that's the way.
Oh, by the way,
I accept your challenge.
I like this scene
Yeah,
because...
of course you do.
Yeah, well, because look at all these women. Look at how well animated they are. Especially the one with the camera there.
No, the one with the red, she's like, ah!
No, the camera.
What the heck is going on? Okay, oh, I see where this is going.
Anyway, so this
We're
guy's
gonna
waiting
get
for a
some
candy bar.
vending machine.
So I'm gonna just take it and eat it from him.
What a loser. Wow, they did the animation of drinking the beverage.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They even did the burp, too. This game is some next level shit. There's been so many times when I've been playing Halo and Gears of War where I'm just like, man, I wish there was a vending machine and I could just have a beverage and watch him and take a drink,
Well-
burp, crush the can. Toss it.
Well, to be fair, like, essentially this game is just trying desperately to be like, hey, look at us, like, we're just as good as Duke Nukem 3D, but it really fails because it doesn't really understand the subtleties of it.
We're edgy as fuck. Oh, is
Yeah.
that a rat?
Yeah, rat. You
Stop!
Can put it in the microwave.
Rats don't sit like that. Oh, is it gonna pop?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, it's juicy.
And you get an eagle for it. Well, actually, what you're supposed to do is put the popcorn in, but you could also do it with the rat. So,
very good.
but I'm not gonna
Do you
sit
eat
around.
the popcorn?
You can eat the
one
popcorn.
by one.
You can actually.
Drink the juice. It's good juice. Every time a burp. What an animal. So beverage brings back your health bar, correct?
I don't actually
What
think
the
it
fuck's
does.
he doing?
Oh, he was a fanboy, but neither of us bothered to listen to him. But he passed out because he's such a fan of Duke.
What a bitch.
I know. So, ate all that food and then gonna drink another soda. By the way, there's an achievement for eating 10 food items in the game.
Hi there. You're even better looking in person.
Excuse me, Duke Nukem?
No.
Yeah, my kid's a real big fan. Go on and ask him, Jimmy.
Mr. Nukem, will you sign this for me?
Fuck no, buddy.
Now, I signed this in the way that I do believe that Duke Nukem would sign it.
Just draw a dick.
Nah,
Fuck
I'm a bit more classy
Fuck
than
you.
that. I'm a bit more classy than that, Andrew.
What is it? Fag? Wow, what an animal. Now draw a dick.
No dicks. I'm
Fag, I'm...
yeah. Drawing with this is harder than it looks, just because you just kind of have to go about it in like a certain way, like.
Perfect.
And just to be nice, I will sign it.
Wow, what a sir. You really know how to treat your fans just right.
Yeah, why do you think it's only this one kid?
Vitamins every day, and you might grow up to be as awesome as me.
Wow, thank you, Mr. Nukem.
Now, there is a bit of a weird thing about this game, is that even though Duke Nukem talks a lot, he hardly interacts with people in the world. Like, that's like one of like 5 times in the entire game where it happens.
That's not how people eat donuts.
It's exactly how I eat donuts. Just slap it and it just goes immediately in my mouth.
No one's there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks like they're shutting us down for the night. On slow days, all I hear is Johnny, 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 but a couple of those aliens come down and suddenly it's all news, all channels. Half the damn crew is left to see what they're up to at Duke Burger. Gotta wonder if they timed it with you coming on the show and all.
Wow.
I gotta find out what the hell is going on around here. Step right up and get some.
Alright, so we need to go to the Duke lair right now and figure out what's going on. So, of course, I'm just going to spend most of my time fucking around. Oh, by the way, there's an achievement for doing what I'm about to do here.
Smack 'em.
Yeah.
What?
Well, this game was released in 2011, so that was around the time when the... shit, what was his name? The guy who played Batman in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, that's when he started going off on
that's-
that light guy. So...
Wow! Wow! You just killed him! Thanks, man. Thanks for brutally murdering this guy yelling at me.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So I guess we could see where the developers stood on that debate.
Oh my god.
Spin the chair.
Push the dildo. Bzz. Throw the fags.
It is technically correct. And also what you can do is when the lights come back on, you could touch the outlet and kill yourself.
Oh wow, that's... Oh! You literally almost died. You were like...
Yeah, you can kill yourself by touching
What the heck was that?
popcorn, but you can't use the
No,
microwave
the
because
thing that just ran by. Was that a girl?
Oh,
or
yeah, it was a
that-
person. They're all
Freak
running
out.
into that elevator.
You need a gun, man. Get the gun.
Like I said, this game goes quiet for quite a while. Like, there's no action or killing monsters or anything.
Seems like a perfect fit for a Duke Nukem game.
Yeah. Honestly, the thing about Duke Nukem Forever is that, you know, all things considered, this game just hits the dizzying heights of, like, average, at best kind of thing. But the more interesting thing to talk about when it comes to the Duke Nukem Forever is that its interesting development cycle, because, like I said, it took 15 years for them to produce this, which is abysmal to say the least.
It is great. You don't even know. You make a game and let me see how it turns out. Okay, this is good. Great quality.
Well,
What the heck was that?
well, you're probably thinking like, you know, like you saw that guy's head glitch out when I punched him, and
Yeah,
like
that was great.
the poo physics looked awful, and the jumping physics in the mirror got awful. And you'd be forgiven for thinking, hey, this game looks like it was made in 2 years, not 15. And you'd be correct. This game was made in only 2 years. Basically, the first 13 years that this game was in development, yeah, I tried to be a dick and stand directly in front of him, but I was slightly off center of the camera, so it looked like I was sitting on his lap.
The heck is this? It's the Bat Cave.
Yeah, actually it is. But anyway, like the first 13 years, why it was in development hell was for pretty much the same reason most shitty games go into development hell, in
Because
that
no one wants to play that.
no, it's because of they wanted to use the most recent and greatest engine to make their game because nothing else would do. So, like, originally the game was going to be made on, like, the Quake engine. Then the Quake 2 engine came out, so they wanted to use that. And then that got outdated, so then they tried going with, like, the Unreal engine. And I think this game does run on the Unreal engine. But because they took so long the first time, 3D Realms, who were initially developing it, tanked. And so it had to be picked up by Gearbox, which are mostly made up of old 3D Realms people.
Basically made a bunch of idiots, because they made what? Did they make Colonial Marines?
Yeah, they were the ones who made Colonial Marines.
Holy shit, that's a track record.
They made the Brother in Arms series, which I've played, and it's unbelievably fucking boring. I don't know, and like, they're a company that constantly gets a free ride from like the gaming public, and I have literally no idea why. And I think it's just because they made Borderlands, and people liked Borderlands, even though I played Borderlands, and that game is so horrifyingly boring that I want to fucking kill myself every time I play it.
Oh, very good.
Because it takes the quest and story system from like World of Warcraft and combines it with the looting mechanics of like Diablo, but it's a first-person shooter in a completely gray-brown environment. Where you shoot the same two enemies over and over again for 20 hours.
That's compelling gameplay. At its finest. Look at this fucking compelling gameplay.
Well, the president.
I'd rather be shooting fucking black dots on a white screen.
Well, basically what's going on is that the president says don't get involved with the aliens, so the first thing we do is get involved with the aliens.
Of course you do. You need a gun, though. Get a fucking gun, man. Is this like your secret, like, Bat Cave kind of thing?
Yes. So
I
basically,
don't think Duke knows how any of these buttons work.
So yeah, now the aliens are attacking us, so we gotta defend ourselves.
Oh, we're gonna punch you to death?
Oh yeah. So
wow,
this guy
start
can't.
now.
Well, he's swiping, so he would hit me and I would die. So I have to punch him when he's like yelling at me. But because this is hard difficulty, he takes more than like 2 punches.
Holy shit!
There we go. Oh, and you ready for some awesome, funny game humor?
Wait, he's gonna have a boner.
I hope it was worth it. Also, you can pick up items and throw them at enemies, and that usually kills them in one hit.
Well, that seems... Oh.
Now, this is basically a room that's filled with ego boost items, so we're gonna, of course, do them all.
Do some fucking lifts.
Yeah, actually.
Fucking throwing all the fucking... Wait, did you actually add any weight? Oh.
Yeah, so...
Wait, you're adding it on both sides at the same time.
No, one at a time.
No.
So then we have to do a bench press.
Oh, okay, very good.
Exactly 1 bench press, and we're done. Well, actually, I did 2 for...
Did you do anything? Like, did you interact with that at all?
Yeah, you just... you have to keep
stick
mashing
up.
the button. That's So you do one curl,
wow,
throw the
that's
item,
juicy. One basket.
throw a basketball.
Why, you did first basket. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Duke Nukem throws like a fucking girl in this game, so it's actually a lot harder to do it than it looks. But I did it because I've actually played this game a lot.
Okay, what's the score you need to get on this?
You just have to beat the high score to get the ego boost,
What's
but there's
the
an
high score?
achievement to get 1,000,000 points. So guess what we're doing?
No.
Yes.
Please no.
Yes.
I don't want it.
And guess how poorly optimized this pinball machine is?
Balls of fail. That's what we're going to call this game.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
1,000,000 points? What are we at right now?
Not even halfway to
Whoa.
100,000.
We're a tenth of the way there.
Well, if you want the pro strategy SamMcKdamn guide on how to get 1,000,000 points very quickly, you just have to get...
fast forward.
No.
Push the fast forward button right now. And
No,
we're at 1,000,000
but
points.
you see those red dot... Oh, well. None of them are red.
Do you
but
know how to pinball?
Well,
Do you
the
really
physics of this are so terrible. Like, you hit one of the bumpers and the ball just goes flying for like 5 hours.
That's what pinball is.
Like, look at that. Look at that fucking physics. That physics gives me gonorrhea. It's so bad. But, yeah, basically you just have to get the point multipliers up to, like, the max, and then you get points super quickly. So that's the big strategy of how to get 1,000,000 points in this.
I have a feeling you're going to have to start over again.
Yeah, no shit. I think this took me, like...
Get dunked.
I think this
Punch
actually
his death.
took me, like, 6 tries, so obviously I just cut it out, all my fails, and just used the one good take.
This is the win?
Yeah, this is the win.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
I told you the physics were god-awful.
You don't play pinball. That's what pinball is.
It bounces around like that,
Yes.
that quickly?
Dude.
That fast?
Holy shit. You don't get out of the house too much, do you? That's what
I-
pinball is.
I refuse to believe that it goes that fast, that quickly,
Yes.
and then flies in another direction.
That's what Dude.
Like,
Trust.
if this version of pinball didn't have, like, the glass screen to prevent the ball from jumping out, like, I'm sure this ball would be, like, shooting Duke Nukem right in the fucking eyeball.
That's what it looks like. If it gets between those, it goes brrr and just like bounces around like crazy. That was like my game. Whenever there was an arcade, I was always just track down pinball and like, okay, let's do some pinball. Those guys,
Yeah, so I got a super combo point multiplier, so I'm gonna get points like super fucking quickly. So we're gonna be done this in like a minute.
Studio. Oh. Listen, this looks like it's not too bad pinball. if you
It's
ask me.
fucking terrible, especially on the PC, because how you control the left flipper and right flipper is with the left and right mouse button, which is very weird because you would think that you would use like one of the AWSD keys for the left bumper, and then
You got it. You got 1,000,000. Fucking leave.
no, I need to get a higher score, Andrew. Higher score.
Oh.
But yeah, so you think you would use like the left hand for the left bumper and then the right hand for the right bumper, but that's not how it works. You use the right hand for both bumpers, so it's very weird. It doesn't make sense.
Ha!
There we go. We're done.
Ha!
Fuck this game.
That was a very violent throw.
And just shoot another ball just for shits and giggles.
So now, oh wow, he has serious balls of steel. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're just crawling around through the vents
I
now.
was expecting like a crawl-in sequence, but nope. He just walked right in there.
Yeah, surprisingly, there's no like contextual like push this and like lift yourself on the ledge. Like it's all entirely based on you. So that's actually something I will say that's like a good thing about this game. Oh, and we get introduced to one of the power-ups in this game, drinking beer, which makes it so that we have near invulnerability. So
What?
Yeah, the game does it so that way whenever we take damage, it does like 1 point of damage as opposed to like the actual amount. But Duke is a super lightweight, so he gets completely shit-faced after one fucking beer.
What a bitch. Does he throw up after?
No.
Is that how you know it's over? Like your power up's done? He's like,
No. Basically, the screen goes all blurry, but
What, you have night vision?
yeah, which you can activate at any time. And no, but when it comes to the drinking, like Duke's vision gets all blurry, but once it's done, your vision comes back, so that's how you tell that it's over.
Why can't you just pick up one of their guns?
I don't know. Like, the game just says, no, you can't pick up any of their guns right now, but you can, like, once you get, like, later on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when their enemies are on their knees, you can do an execution on them, and it actually restores all your ego if you do that. Which, I guess, kind of makes sense, so yeah. Like, he hit me, so now I'm fully healed, so that's nice. So, yeah, that's kind of the weird thing about this game. There are, like, small glimmers of, like, interesting ideas, but they're just poorly executed. like that physics.
Just straight ragdoll.
Yeah, there's also a lot of, like, physics puzzles you have to do in this game, and this is one of them. You have to, like, get rid of those barrels and then use a teeter-totter to get up on this ledge.
Punch him in the dick.
No, face. That's where all the damage is. Yeah, now we finally get a fucking weapon. And it's all the alien weapons in this game are like really shitty. Because even though they do like a fair amount of damage, they don't feel like they do.
That's what like every game is. All the Halo games. Do you want Covenant guns? Fuck no. You want the sniper rifle and the rocket launcher. You don't want the needler. Fucking needler.
Yeah, but I've played Perfect Dark where you run into aliens, and the alien weapons in that game actually feel like you're hitting people with a fucking brick wall made of tanks.
Listen, Dude Nukem's not about using his enemy's weapons. He wants to use American-made fucking bop.
Yeah, he wants to do that,
So
which
this
I
is
can't
the hardest
blame.
difficulty setting.
Yes. Like, these are the first enemies you run into, so they're super easy. They're basically like the grunts in Halo. And here's also one of the few, like, puzzle set pieces. Yeah, we need to get that energy tank on that ledge, so we have to use this RC car to get it.
This looks like a bad time.
Well, what's actually kind of funny is that 3D Realms made another game that's actually also really good, is Shadow Warrior. And there is, in the first level, you had to get a key by doing this. So I guess that's kind of an homage to this. Even though here it kind of controls like shit.
Where are you trying to push it to?
That little hole,
Holy
so
shit,
I can grab
I
it.
never figured that out.
So yeah, now we have all the energy cells to fully turn on the power here. And of
That's
course,
every game
because
ever.
this is a shitty Duke Nukem game, the computer makes a shit tier joke about sex.
Oh, very good. Oh yeah, put it in the hole, Duke.
Well, no, because you see, like, there's an item in there. Yeah, this game is not well programmed, so it's like you could see the item before it actually comes out.
Steroids.
Yeah, that's the other new item that they introduced, steroids. It's basically
and
like picking.
beer.
Yeah, so
That's a bad combination.
yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Well, the steroids act as like the berserker pack from Doom. So like your melee attack does like one-hit kills on enemies. So that's why I'm using it, because why the fuck not, right?
That's a lot of damage.
You really like that flex tape.
Oh yeah, I've been quoting it all week. It's great. Every time anything happens, I'm like, that's a lot of damage. Oh, this is a fucking crazy gorilla man.
It's a pig cop,
my
but the game. Yeah, so on the hardest difficulty, when they do that swipe attack,
Oh wow.
it takes away all your health. But whenever they do the swipe attack, they always hit you twice. So I only got hit once, so I managed to survive. If I got hit twice, I would have died.
Oh.
So we got the Duke Nukem version of the pistol, which is all gold. And there's an achievement for carrying it through the entire game.
How many weapons do you have in your inventory?
Initially 2, so that is a bit of a challenge, but if you buy the DLC for this game, you can hold up to 4, so it's not that bad.
So you're keeping this in your inventory the whole game?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Well, it's actually not too bad of a weapon. It's good at, like, just killing off single targets, but if you try and use it against, like, an entire army, that's bad. Because, like...
Does it have unlimited ammo?
No.
Then it's
like,
shit.
you see up in the top right corner, my ammo count?
Yes, then it's shit.
Yeah. But it actually does decent damage at single targets, so it's not that bad for that. But, let's see.
Execute him! What are you doing? You're stopping a bitch!
Well, I was going to use him as like a health pack in case I needed it, but I didn't, so whatever.
Brr. What's this thing?
So, yeah, you know when I said like this game takes pot shots at other games all the fucking time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you would think that maybe it would like do some things to sort of subvert a lot of the tropes that a lot of games do, like turret sections or whatever. Because like before they said, Duke Nukem made the joke saying "fuck keycards, I don't need them." Yeah, guess what we're doing now? A straight-faced turret section, and Duke Nukem just doesn't make a joke about it at all.
And you gotta get a key card.
Yeah, and yet at the same time, Duke Nukem actually full-on makes jokes at the expense of Halo.
No.
Yeah, he does.
Fuck him. Eat a dick, Duke.
There's also a joke against Gears of War. He also does one against... shit. Like, he does a bunch of them. I'll point them out because they're all more like references rather than jokes, which makes them that much more cringy and shitty.
So what are we shooting at here?
The mothership, which is that big thing.
Oh, wow, this is very exciting.
Yeah,
Oh,
and...
it's Boba Fett ship.
Well, it kind of looks like Boba Fett's ship, except it doesn't go up.
Oh,
in that.
never mind.
Yeah.
That's not Boba Fett ship at all.
I guess it was just on a weird angle.
Yep. Shoot it! Shoot him!
I can't.
Shoot him!
I can't!
What is this like? Is this like a one-shot kind of deal where you just pew right in the testicular area?
So there is a time limit on this boss fight, which I guess you can only really find on the hardest difficulty setting because, you know, the gun basically does no damage. But as soon as the ship destroys like all these antennae and like buildings and shit, it then focuses its laser on you and it like kills you in one hit. So you do have to be kind of quick about it. So yeah, this is a straight-faced turret section. Do
you only have one fire mode on that thing?
Yes, and if you notice on the bottom, it overheats.
Well, that's boring.
Yeah, so like I said, it's just a boring turret section. Duke Nukem doesn't make a joke about it. He doesn't like rip it off of the thing and say like, "Fuck this, I'm going at it the manly way." He's just, we're just doing this for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, turret sections are kind of lame.
I mean,
I'm not a big fan of them. I think there's only like been one game that I've played where the turret sections were like pretty good. That was Metal Arms. That was the one with the little robots.
yeah, you really like that game.
Oh, I fucking love it. It's like one of my favorite games. I beat the whole thing again. It's great.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of turret sections that I played that I liked.
None.
Yeah. I actually recently went through Spec Ops: The Line, and that game's turret sections were inoffensive, so they weren't too bad there. But that game was more of a subversion and sort of deconstruction of military shooters.
Yes, I do remember another turret-based game that I enjoy. It was a balloon tower defense.
That doesn't count as a turret section.
I prefer the Sun God turrets. Those are the best. Very good at defeating all levels of balloon. This is very boring.
Yeah, don't worry, we're almost done.
Oh my god, who designed this? Who is this like, yes, 5 more minutes to this?
Yeah. Actually, going back to Gearbox and their shit games and their shit design, I think the one time the gaming community actually called them out for being a bunch of chuckling fuck nuggets was when they released Battleborn, and that was literally only because it was a Overwatch clone, and everyone denounced it because everyone was like on the hype train for Overwatch at the time.
4 hours later.
Yeah, I don't know why they put that in, because like nothing would have changed or in the storyline if they didn't do it, you know.
Get another gun. Get a different gun. I want to see more game.
Don't worry, we get different guns, but it's just that right now, like this game just does stay surprisingly
Shooter.
quiet. You can't.
Oh, it's one of those games where you lose your gun when you aim at an NPC.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Well, at these NPCs, but there are NPCs later on where you can shoot them, but it does literally nothing because like they're either like 100% bulletproof or the gun like just phases through them. So, oh yeah, and now we've reached the part of the story where the aliens are now taking all the hot chicks.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Duke loves hot chicks.
Yeah.
That's the whole part of his character. I read somewhere that they were like in the interview where they announced that John Cena was going to be Duke Nukem or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They made this announcement, the guy who is going to potentially be writing it or whatever, and he's just like, it's really hard to bring Duke Nukem into today's world because everything's very politically correct now, and we're going to have to make some changes. I'm like, holy shit, it's going to be a bad movie then.
Yeah, like
that's the whole point. He's just like, oh, maybe like watch, guarantee they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna tone him down. He's not gonna like women as much. We're gonna maybe
he's actually gonna be a soy boy.
A weeaboo. No.
Yeah. Here's another shit section.
Oh my.
Yeah. So we have to hit the emergency brake on this,
Pull
and
the lever. What are you doing?
literally no idea. I have no idea how you're supposed to work this, but I think how you're supposed to do it is like every time it's about to overheat, you stop, wait until it cools down, and then you try it again, and then you win. Because that's what I did here, and I won. But the thing is, like, I don't know if that fully works, and no one on the internet knows if that fully works. It just kind of works, I guess, because there's like no indication if you're like slowing it. The game's just like, okay, good enough. So.
Shooter. Ew, her elbows. Ew. Ew, she looks so like, oh. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good.
Yeah, this is actually one of the few times where the game actually gets good, is like you have to navigate through like environments as like small Duke, and it's actually kind of interesting and funny.
So tiny. What the hell? I know right where I'd stand.
Oh.
In front of your son? What the fuck?
Shut up, you hoe. Be gone, thought.
All the women in this game are thoughts. So...
Oh, they're just shrinking people right now?
No, they're teleporting all the hot women away and like shooting everybody else.
Mm.
So
we're
something
just
about this game is that...
driving past all of them instead of being...
Well, we can't do anything because we're tiny.
Yeah, you can. You got a little gun. Pew, 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 pew.
It doesn't do damage to them. Except one time where it does because arbitrary reasons are fun.
Oh! Was that the kid?
No, it was just some guy.
I wish it was the kid. So
But-
what's the achievement for this area? Hit all the jumps.
Well, we have to find a way to get big again, so we're just doing this RC kart section. And the thing about Duke Nukem Forever is that whenever it introduces a section or a gimmick like this, it drags on for just long enough to be kind of excruciating. Because we actually do this for like
I would definitely just
3
driven
levels or
into the
something like
hole
this.
there. 3 levels of this?
Yeah, but like the levels are short in this game. But like we have to go through like 3 level loading transitions kind of thing.
Not checkpoints, like level loading transitions.
Yes.
Holy shit. That's a lot of damage.
Now, when I showed you the YouTube poop of that commercial, you were like, what the fuck is this? This is so weird. Have you never seen a YouTube poop before?
Nope.
Really?
Don't know what the fuck it is.
God, YouTube poops are like the greatest. And here's a funny little detail. You can like...
Oh, you stubbed his toe.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, holy shit, my ankle. I'm gonna take you to... Gotta go to the chiropractor now. Straighten this shit out.
Anyway.
Well, it's a lot smoother than the Warthog run in Halo, if you ask me. I haven't flipped over yet. You haven't...
Oh, don't worry. We play around with something that's just as horrible as the Warthog and
Please
Halo.
tell me you turn small and you, like, punch a girl in the badge.
No, nothing that bad.
Oh,
but
my god. Do you go inside of an alien?
in the DLC, you do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually what's kind of weird is that the DLC for this game, The Doctor Who Cloned Me, is actually not bad. It's pretty good, actually.
It was probably made recently, and they were like, let's do something. Oh, that's not where you go.
Well, actually it is, but we have to raise the gate. So we have to get out of the car and then go under.
Stop.
Yeah, so just like Duke said, we have to find a way to raise the gate. So we have to hop all over these crap tables and get back to the control panel to raise it.
Where is this control panel?
Over by the door, but also now that we're small, rats are actually a problem.
What the fuck?
Oh, talk about rodents of unusual size.
No, let's not talk about that.
References, aren't they funny?
Very good, Duke.
Anyway, so...
It's so American. little American little... Okay, so we're still on our way, driving through the whole...
Yeah, the whole game.
The whole game. Miniaturize, no big deal. No shooting yet. A little bit, just a little bit, to wet your whistle. But we're in a driving simulator. Oh, pig men?
Yeah, pig cops.
Why are they called pig cops?
Because they're pigs that wear cop uniforms.
Oh, wow.
But when they start running on all fours like that, they go in. That's them going into berserker mode.
So it's basically like the brutes in Halo. They're all angry and they're gonna smash.
Oh, by the way, so this is where we get big, but we have to do one more like little puzzle in order to raise the gate here. Yeah, this guy's talking and I'm just ignoring because I know what to do. Excuse me. But usually pig cops, they run around with shotguns or pistols or whatever.
Oh yeah,
and try and kill you.
Shotgun.
But if you get them down to low enough health, sometimes they can regain it and go into berserk mode where they just constantly chase you down.
Cute! I could carry you around in my pocket like a little pet.
Shooter in the gooch.
Hey, did you like that shoving Duke into the vagina joke? They just did it again.
Oh, you got shotgun now. Oh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Also, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I did do an edit there because I did die here.
What do you mean?
Oh.
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't? Huh.
Nope.
My editing skills
Where's
are a
the
lot...
double barrel shot? Oh, shit.
There's no double barrel shotgun, but the shotgun in this game is actually...
Pretty beefy.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I actually like it, especially the way it's designed.
Well, with that piece of shit
Yeah,
handle?
with the...
Soft.
Well, actually, whenever a shotgun has that sort of pump handle, it's actually, I've heard, is better.
No way, Jose.
Yeah, it is because you have more stability and it's easier to pump.
I prefer the sawed-off shotguns myself. They take great amounts of skill to use effectively. Simply get the enemy on the screen and pull the trigger.
I like to saw off the shotgun so that way the pump action is like actually over the barrel.
Oh, very good.
So that way whenever you fire, you actually blow off your fingertips.
Point blank. Oh wait, so these guys teleport?
Yeah, they usually teleport whenever you like damage them. So that's why it's kind of annoying because it usually takes about 2 shotgun blasts to.
They just sat there the whole time and watched that.
Yeah,
in their skimpy little bikinis.
Bikini schoolgirl outfits.
Okay,
what
so
the?
They look little bikinis. Oh god.
Is it weird for
shoot them? Shoot them! Wait, they...
Yeah, they're invincible because it's part of the plot that you get teleported away.
Not my babes. Not in my town. You alien motherfuckers are gonna pay for this.
Oh wow, what a great plot device.
Oh yeah. So now we actually have to track back all the rooms that we went through with the RV car to get back to that display area with all the buildings and the giant Duke Nukem statue.
Okay, backtracking in a game is like always one of the most frustrating and saddest things ever.
Well, is it really backtracking if we at first we did it in like an RC car
Yes.
as a tiny Duke and
Yes.
now we're like normal sized?
Yes, it is backtracking. It makes me sad every single time.
But
there's
different events that are happening right now.
No, it's backtracking. You just saw this area, and you're going back because the game is lazy. You came back here at a later time and it looked a little different. There, killed the pig cop.
Yeah, so I didn't fully kill him, so he started to go berserk, and you can tell they go berserk because like blood spews out of them.
Blood spews out of them.
Yeah. Like blood spews out, and they do like a howl at the moon kind of gesture.
Listen, when you howl at the moon,
Or I
you
guess
go
like a
berserk
squeal
too.
at the moon, I guess I should say.
You have 3 guns in your inventory.
Yes, because I have the DLC for this game, so I'm allowed to carry 4 items instead of 2. And
Well,
that's like another example of this game having zero self-awareness, because it has like 2 weapon slots when all the previous build engine first-person shooters allowed you to carry all the items.
Yes.
Which
Because
basically,
that's what all old school shooters were like.
yeah. So like this game constantly reminds you of like Duke Nukem 3D because it wants to be like it, but it makes these weird half compromises towards modern shooters, which is like makes it shit. And it's like, why the fuck did you do this?
Yeah, having a Doom style inventory would be better, I think, because
Yeah, it actually fits with Duke Nukem. Oh, by the way, there's an ego boost if you win at slots.
No, that's not even. Oh god, it's so slow. Just edit it, please. Stop
course I
this.
don't.
Stop this now.
No, like
Oh.
there was a discussion by other Let's Players about this, and I think that if there's something about the game that's excruciating that isn't a fail on the player's end, you should put it in just to show just how excruciating it is that the game makes you do this. But that wasn't so bad, because on the 3rd attempt I get it, but yeah, since it is a luck thing, you could actually sit there and like not win for like 10 times in a row.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it is. But if it's 3 times, like, I'm willing to let that slide. But I think on my first run of this game, where I was just doing it to see if I could do all the achievements in one run and all that, it took me like 10 tries.
Wait, hold on. Question.
Yep, what's up?
Do you get all the achievements in one run?
Pretty much.
No. Yes or no?
Well, all the achievements that require, like, here's another technically good thing about Duke Nukem Forever is that if you're like me and you're an achievement hunter, this game is ideal because, like, all the achievements in this game are super easy because it's like, beat the game on hard difficulty, beat this boss, fucking take steroids 1 time.
Finish the first level. Punch something.
Yeah.
Throw a poo.
Yeah, like I said, there's an achievement
they're
for picking up
just
the
simple
poo.
stuff.
So this game is super easy at getting achievements. So
Not
if you
like-
want to use this game to beef up your gamer score or whatever, like Duke Nukem Forever is actually a pretty good choice. But there are certain levels where it's like, you know, find all the ego boosts, and so I do that. Then there's like other items, other ones like find all the phones, and there's another one where there are certain levels where it's like drink all the beers in this level, and like there's another one where it's like find all the catfish and kill them.
The catfish.
Catfish, yeah.
Catfish.
Yeah, that's like literally the shittiest achievement, but I do that one. And there's also like an Easter egg one where it's like find all the Buckethead references. And one of them is actually impossible to miss.
What are you doing?
Oh, so when pig cops go berserk, sometimes they'll latch onto you and you have to do a quick time event to get them off you. And that's what I had to do there, so...
Oh, very good. So, do you or do you not get all the achievements in one run?
I do, but there are like other achievements where it's like kill 3 enemies with trip mines, which I don't do because, you know, who gives a shit? Like anybody can do that on their own time. It's not hard.
See, now the games that bother me are the ones.
Oh, by the way, that area was completely dark, but after this loading screen, it's completely lit up, just to show off just how inept this game is designed.
No, man, the between the two, Duke just took a fucking crazy long nap, and now we are. What do you mean?
Yeah, like now it's completely bright.
Because the aliens need to turn the lights on. They are very. Wait, what's this place called? Shark Reef? Oh, that's a pretty cool restaurant. Oh yeah, they should have just stopped making the game and just made this restaurant. That's a pretty cool idea. They got a big shark jaw, and they got a big shark when you walk in, blocking the access. Perfect.
Anyway, you were saying?
Oh yeah, games that bother me are the ones where you are required to. Okay, for example, let's say this game. You have to finish the game on the hardest difficulty setting, and you probably finish it on the hardest, finish it on like the medium, finish it on the easy. You get all of those achievements at the same time, probably. Yes. The ones that bother me are the ones where you are forced to play the game like 2 or 3 times because of like, oh, beat the game on the hardest difficulty, beat the game on the hardest difficulty, and don't kill any survivors. Beat the game on the hardest difficulty and kill all the survivors. And you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I can't do both of these things in one playthrough.
Yeah, well, this game kind of does that because the hardest difficulty setting that we're playing on doesn't unlock unless you beat the game once.
Oh.
And there's an achievement for beating the game on the hardest difficulty setting, as well as all the other intermediate difficulties, so...
See, now that's okay. If you have to play it...
I don't know, like, I hate doing that, because it's like, I just want to play the game on the hardest difficulty setting. I know what you're doing, you're just dragging out the runtime, because you guys are inept at making levels.
No, that's okay. It's like when it gets to like you're forced to do like 3 run-throughs. Like, okay, perfect example, Dead Space games.
Oh, by the way, that pig cop was supposed to charge in and kill that guy, but I killed the pig cop before he could.
Wow, you're so good at knowing when the pig cop comes through the door.
Well, I've played this game like a bunch of times because I actually got all the achievements in the PS3 version and the PC version.
All that duct work, very nice duct work.
But anyway.
Yeah, Dead Space. Dead Space are the games where you have to beat the game like 4 times. Because there's like 4 different run-throughs you have to do. And
I would say that's kind of annoying, but Dead Rising did something like that because...
Nah, it's overkill. You don't need to beat the game like 4 times. What are you doing?
I'm trying to blow up the trip mines so I don't have to deal with them.
Oh, you get trip mines in your inventory? Oh,
after this section, yes. So, here's a fun thing you could do. Pick up a rat, throw it a trip mine. Whee!
Oh, wow.
Fuck rats.
Speaking of rats, I was at work, and I was cleaning off, like, there's a...
Oh, and here's a new mechanic they introduced. You have to shoot the fire extinguishers to put out fires.
Oh, wow. They thought of everything. Oh, shit, there's a grenade. So I was at work... Because we got a new office or whatever.
Are you actually working in an office?
Yeah, right now. And then, so me and there's another new guy that just started working. And got our new offices, and they were basically, what'd you do to it?
I squashed it.
Oh, that's rude. So we had to clean out the offices that they gave us, but they were originally used for storage, right? Because no one was working at the time, so the 2 offices are just storage offices. So we were cleaning them out yesterday, and we found some crispy mice. Very crisp.
At least they weren't rats.
No, they were pretty crisp, though. What do you mean damage? That's a lot of damage! What does EDF stand for?
Earth Defense Force.
Shut up. That's lazy.
Yeah, here's a weird thing about this game. And this is actually something that the writers were very adamant about. Was that Duke Nukem had to be the serious...
Did you throw a fucking trip mine?
Yeah, because they introduced something here where... that big alien motherfucker, he turns humans into pig cops. So I thought...
preemptive trip mining.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, so I threw a trip mine right at their feet, so when they transform...
It's Ergot.
Yeah, pretty much it is Ergot.
I like how he shits missiles at you.
Yeah. Actually, it is, because once you kill him, you can actually look at his butt, And
No.
yeah, it's
No.
underneath that little hovercraft thing.
No. Not the butt.
But what was I about to say? What was I talking about?
You were talking about trip mines under the pig cops.
No,
You were
before
talking
that.
about ergot.
No,
You're
you were talking about
man
Urgot.
butts. Oh, look at his fucking sphincter.
Yeah.
Oh god. Don't put your hand in there.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Duke Nukem. The writers of this game were adamant to a fault that Duke Nukem had to be the serious one in this game, and everybody around him had to be like the comedic relief, which literally makes no sense. Because Duke Nukem says one-liners all the fucking time, so you'd think he'd be the jokester or whatever, right? Like, am I wrong?
But he is the jokester.
He isn't.
This guy is not fucking cracking jokes and like.
Yeah, this guy isn't, but like those EDF soldiers that we did were like, you're not supposed to say cause some damage or whatever. You're supposed to say tear some balls or whatever. Like, that was like an example of like the allies or the people you were brought into being funny. And Duke Nukem said literally nothing that entire conversation, which makes no sense.
Dome. I don't think the choice of venues is a coincidence. For them, it's personal. We need to move in and decimate the alien force on all fronts. I've asked your old friend, Captain Dillon.
Who the fuck's Captain?
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Okay, Dylan is just a guy they created for this game, but I will admit something. I actually kind of like Dylan. I don't know why. It's probably just because he swears a lot.
Dylan sounds like a black guy.
He's not, but I think he's supposed to be a kind of like a joke parody of Marcus Phoenix from the Gears of War games, because he actually makes a Gears of War reference here.
I'll tell you what I think of him when I see him.
Okay.
I'll give you my honest first impression opinion of this guy.
It's him with
this is him?
Yeah.
Good to fucking see ya. I knew that retirement bullshit was just bullshit. Fuck that retirement shit. I just got back from helping my friend find his wife. Christ, what a fucking pussy.
Oh, was that Gears of War reference funny?
I'll find his wife!
Oh, and here's a stab at Halo.
We've got your green power armor over here and ready to go.
Power armor is for pussy.
Shut up. Fuck you.
Well, okay. You want a gun instead?
Yeah, so this is one of the Buckethead achievement, Buckethead sort of things you have to find in order to get that achievement. That one's impossible to miss, but there's two that are very easy to miss, and there's only the 3 in the game. And don't worry, I get them all. So here we are, turret section.
Holy shit. No, you don't have to use this turret, though.
Yeah, admittedly, you don't have to, but the enemies are bullet sponges on the hardest difficulty, so turrets are actually pretty nice
Blow
to use.
up the car.
Well, you can, but...
Blow it up.
Well, I don't.
Turrets that only have one fire mode are boring. Turrets that have multiple fire modes are exciting and fun. Take note, developer. Take note.
This is fucking Gearbox. They won't take notes of anything because they're hacks. Actually, there was a funny thing about Colonial Marines. Who was the guy who played Hicks, the Stay Frosty guy?
What?
I don't know the
Bean.
Michael Bean. Yeah.
Leave now.
Yeah, Michael Bean did some voice act work in Colonial Marines, and he actually mentioned that he believes one of the reasons why that game turned out so terrible was because the developers at Gearbox were all miserable.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And, oh, by the way, I died here, so there you go, a shit edit.
I didn't even see it.
Okay. But anyway, he said that all the people at Gearbox were miserable, and he has a feeling that that's why the game turned out so god-awful. But when he did voice work for another game, everybody was happy and lively, and that game turned out really good.
What was that game?
Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Oh, he's in Far Cry? That's cool.
Well, it's more of a spin-off of Far Cry, but I actually played Blood Dragon. It's a lot of fun.
Michael Bean's a pimp.
Yeah,
he's a cool guy.
Yeah, he plays the main character in that game, and that game's like a colossal parody of video games, the 80s.
So basically
80
Duke Nukem.
Yeah, like it's actually a good parody of like shit from the 80s and 90s. Well, mostly the 80s, but still. Oh.
When do the enemies in this game diversify? Because right now
it's pig cops and those grunts. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna run into a shit tier meme.
I need to go update Graves on this shitstorm. You go on ahead and take Private Jenkins with you, since he's the only other poor motherfucker who's crazy enough to go with you.
Sir, yes, sir. It would be an honor to escort you, Mr. Duke Nukem. Sir, let's go.
Okay, so the meme that they're referencing here is fucking dated, even by when this game was brand new. I want to see if you catch it.
What? Right now?
Yeah, it's gonna happen like literally right now.
Watch out! Incoming!
There you go, there's the reference. Did you get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did.
It gave me cancer.
Listen.
By the way, another shit edit there because I died.
Oh, he looks interesting. He's bigger.
Yeah, he's a bigger pig cop, and usually they carry rocket launchers.
Oh, yeah, get the fucking rocket launcher.
He died on that roof, so I don't think I can get that one, but there is a point later on where we have to get it.
See, this gun shoots in a satisfying way, but it feels like it doesn't do a lot of damage.
Yeah, well, like I said, we're playing on the hardest difficulty setting, so the enemies are bullet sponges, so it takes an entire clip just to bring down one guy.
Listen, if the gun doesn't do what it's supposed to do, find a gun that does a lot of damage. Oh, what the heck is this? Okay.
It's another alien gun.
It's a big needler.
No, it's more of a chain minigun where you have to power it up and then it fires. But again, it's an alien gun and it feels super weak, so I hardly use it.
So as it's firing, does it like ramp up in damage, or is it always...
No, you have to ramp it up to get it to charge up, kind of like an actual minigun.
You know what okay, I've explained this to you many times, but you know, what game was it? Unreal Championship 2, right? Unreal Championship 2 literally has 8 guns in the game.
Yeah.
But each gun has like at minimum like 3 different firing modes attached to it.
Okay.
And like that's really cool. I don't know why more games don't have guns that have multiple firing modes and different stuff like that, because it makes the games a lot more interesting.
Yeah. Actually, a really good first-person shooter, if you guys ever want to check it out, is the original Painkiller, because that game only has like 8 weapons, but every weapon has 2 firing modes, which are vastly different, so it actually creates like different play styles. And some weapons even have tertiary fire modes.
Oh,
actually, no, there's only 6 weapons in that game, but still, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, wow, you got a rocket propelled grenade. Wait, if you drop the pistol, you lose the achievement?
You only lose it if you drop it and go to the next level.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
So, like, if you accidentally drop it or whatever, then it's not that strict.
Welcome to the fray. Glad you could join the party. Hey, Duke. The street's blown all to hell. We'll probably need to head through that sewer over there to get to the Duke Dome.
Not the sewer. You know what lives in sewers?
Poop rats.
Poop. And rats. And poop rats. Are they invincible in the dropship?
No, but in order to use the RPG, like, effectively, you have to stay on your target, so, like, it goes from white to yellow to red. So if it's red, then it locks on and you fire the rocket and it heat seeks.
Use it in confined spaces.
Yes. Yeah, but sometimes like it's just not working. I'm like, what the fuck? God damn it.
It looks like a very effective weapon.
Again, we're playing on the hardest difficulty, so those enemies it kills in 1 hit, but the pig cops it takes 2 because they have that berserker
Listen,
mode.
They told you right at the beginning of the game, some weapons are more effective against enemies than others. Try them all. Did you hear that? You gotta try them all.
No.
Yes. Rocket. Oh, does that literally have unlimited rockets in there?
Yeah, those EDF crates, you use it and you just get it refills all your weapons.
But like literally like one after another. You just keep walking up to it and just getting more. Holy
yeah,
shit.
you could literally use it infinite at times. Like there's no.
That's kind of lame.
Well,
oh, what the fuck is that?
Okay.
It's a fucking laser.
Well, the reason they have to do it is because the rocket launcher only has 5 shots, and guess what? Here's a boss fight.
Oh.
And bosses in this game can only be damaged by turrets or explosive weaponry.
Well, that's boring.
Yeah, so that's why they have to place these here. And also, this boss fight is fucking horrible. I hate this boss.
Why? Because he stands there and
because he's armed with a chain gun that does hit scan damage. So if you're just standing in front of him, it's like, hey, there goes your entire fucking health bar. So literally the only hope that I have is that there's that pillar in the middle, and this arena is shaped like a donut. And also he fires heat-seeking grenades. Like, look at that. It fucking curves. That's bullshit.
Yeah, we'll get better.
And also another thing that he does is that because there's like cars littered in this area, if you're standing behind, yeah, he'll kick the cars at you, and that pretty much kills you in one hit.
Get out of the way.
So
there must be a better strategy.
No, this is it. You're looking at it.
Aww. Ah. Run around in a circle. Oh shit, he's gonna fuck you up. He's onto your tricks. He's like,
yeah, honestly, the only redeeming quality about this fight is that if you shoot him while he's shooting, you actually stop him from shooting at you. But again, this weapon only has like 5 bullets in it before you have to reload, so...
Does he have a health bar? Oh, it's
yeah, it's right underneath my health bar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see? Like, he's not even fucking shooting at me. He, like, hit me as garbage.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're so fucked.
Thankfully not, but
Start
still.
from the last checkpoint.
No, I edited out all the times where I died in. Because I'm a nice guy, I'll point them all out.
What gun is that?
What?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of something. Oh, here's your little quick time vet?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're going to tickle his ears?
No, I'm going to rip out his horn and stab him with it.
What a badass. Oh, don't punch him in the dick.
Of course we're punching him in the dick.
Is this actually like part of the what? Wow, it was too. Oh my god. They just thought of everything.
Game's so well designed. And also when you beat a boss, you get your maximum ego boosted.
You would hope so. Uh-oh. Rocket launcher in the hole. What are you doing? Oh, there's no one coming through?
Yeah.
Up here! Holy shit, what a fucking mess! The president is gonna fucking shit his pants when he sees this! I've gotta head up.
Yeah, like I said, I just like this guy. I don't know why.
This wet stank hole to get there, though.
If you like excessive swearing in games, you'd love Metal Arms. Except they do it like they just bleep it out. I think bleeping out is much more effective because it's more funny. Holy
yeah, so that was the first part of Duke Nukem Forever. So what did you think so far?
I enjoyed the pool section.
Fuck you.
And I enjoyed the race car section. I enjoyed the pinball section. And all the other stuff is subpar. Whoever made those sections, though, should get a medal. Fucking stupid medal.
It's made out of the turds that you find in the toilet.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, and I kind of learned my lesson from the last Let's Play to not make a video that's 3 hours fucking long, so I'm going to try and keep them between 1 to 2 hours.
Very good.
Yeah, so...
Absolutely.
We'll see you all next time then.
Oh, very good.
Bye.
Bye, hoes.